All right, so we are learning about story writing today. Okay. So what is the first thing you need when you want to write the story? What is the first thing you need? So the first, let me ask you a question. First, the question is how? How to write a story? Okay. First, the question is how to write a story. Now we have to write a story and we need some topic and something in our mind, right? For that, we need a beginning. What do we need first? We need a beginning. Okay? We need a beginning for the story. Okay? Now think of an idea. Think of an idea. Come on. Think of an idea for which you want to write a story. Yes? Because taking those first steps towards writing a story can be both fun and challenging. Okay, so it is going to be fun for you and it is going to be a bit challenging, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to plan it first. We are going to plan and then write. Now think of a story. Come on, think of any topic. Let's say we can talk about vacations, right? About summer vacation. Let's write a story about on a summer vacation. Yes? Or maybe you can think of a storybook. Think of a storybook which you are reading these days. What is the storybook you're reading these days? Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Reply.
स्टोरी बतानी है कोई?
Yes, you have to tell me a story, but I want you to give me an idea. Okay, first you have to, like, let's suppose we are reading a book and I stop you and then I ask you some questions, right? And maybe you have a different ending for that story, or a new story, or you can make one of your story of your own. Such as we can write about summer vacations right now, or we can write about your first day at school, or we can write about adventure in the park, right? Whatever you want to. Come on, think of a topic. Jaldi se. Okay.
Yes.
Now you were saying that we should write about your first day of school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your first day at school. Now let's say have a character and a setting. Now we need to create a character. We need to create a character and setting. So in character, it is you. You yourself is a character, right? You yourself is a character because we are writing about you. So you are yourself the character. Now what else? Now let's come to the beginning. So character is you. and mom, or maybe your teachers. You, mom, friends, and teachers, right? Okay, so what is going to be the beginning?
Beginning. What is main teacher?
How will you start your story?
Today is my first day at school.
Very good. Today is going to be my first day at school. So it's going to be my first day at school. Then what next?
I meet my friends and teachers.
Now we have to put a special aspect in this one. What do you think should be a special thing about you going to school? I am so excited, right? Are you excited to go to school today?
Yes.
Yes, so you are going to say, I am so excited. Okay, what else do you think we should write?
Mm,
There has to be something different, something original. Maybe it's a cat who enjoys taking bath, a superhero who can't fly, or a princess who lives in a cave. Have you heard about this before? Naina. So let's make your school going today something very interesting. Today is going to be my first day at school. I'm so excited because I don't need to wear a uniform today at school. How about that? I'm so excited because I don't have to wear a uniform today. Wow, that is something really cool, right?
yes.
And what else is coming to your mind?
I am going to meet my teacher and friends.
Make it different. We have to make a different story, right? Let's make it different. And I also don't have to take my
Notebook
yes, my notebooks
and books.
and a bag. It is almost going to be a party today, right? Now let's put in your sentence. I'm going to meet my friends and my teachers. And what else?
Yes, can you?
Now we are talking about conflict, okay? Conflict, see. Now what is a conflict? Yes, because a story without any conflict can be very dull, okay? It can become dull. So now what you have to understand is the concept of conflict in a story, okay? Now let's suppose, let's think of your favorite. Have you read the book the Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Yes, miss.
Have you read the book The Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Miss.
Okay, so what happens in that story is that there is a girl and then there are three bears, and there is a small girl who goes into their house, and she goes and have their porridge, and goes and sleep in their bed and goes and sit in their chair. And when the bears come home, they're so surprised that there has been somebody came over here. Somebody has come over here in our home. I'm so sorry.
Miss,
So what is a conflict? That is a story with no conflict can rather be dull, right? Now I have to make you understand the concept of a conflict in a story, like just how we read the three Goldilocks and the three bears, okay? And how the girl was sitting in all the beds and how she was eating all the porridges and how she slept in all the three beds. So this is the conflict. This is where the conflict arises. Okay. So now when you are writing the story, so this is where you have to bring a twist in your story. Basically, a conflict is a twist in your story. Like we can say that it's all girls school and somehow a boy has got an admission in your school and you are so surprised to see him. What do you think? We can even introduce a new character in the conflict, right? So let's introduce a new character, or maybe a girl who is not of your age and she's in your class. What do you think? Is this a conflict?
yes.
Come on. Now, what do you think we should write in this conflict part? I have given you so many ideas. Now tell me.
Uh,
Come on. Okay, we can say that there was a girl, and just when we entered the school, entered the classroom, I found out there was a student who was elder to us. She was not of our age. She looked very older from us. Looks like maybe she was repeating her class, but still she was too older for grade 2. I think there is a story behind it. Oh, I am so curious to know about it. Okay, so now we have added the conflict also, right?
yes. Miss, can you go